Innovation at Cranbrook is really nurturing the passion of every student and really pushing them to be the best of themselves that they could possibly be.
I would say students by nature are innovative. They are creative in the core of who they are, and it's our job to not only keep up with them, but to continue to stimulate them.
It gives them real life experience, and that they now know that they can think of something in their head, create it, and make it come to life.
Arlyce has taken the whole community in a direction of engagement with cutting-edge strategies that are coming into education.
Arlyce has been huge in supporting us when it comes to anything innovation.
Arlyce has been here for 47 years, starting as a history teacher in the upper school.
I would hear stories of this teacher at the upper school named Mrs. Seibert, and the children were always very excited to talk about her. She was such a warm and welcoming and engaging teacher.
Arlyce was somebody who had the genius for being able to interact with every standpoint, every perspective.
Behind closed doors sort of refer to her as Mama Duck, because I always think about, what would Mama Duck do in this situation? Because she's been such a great mentor to so many children, so many faculty, so many parents.
Arlyce moved on to become the director of schools, a position that she's held for 23 years, which is longer than any other director of schools that Cranbrook has had.
She's innovative in terms of pushing the faculty to look at new theories and approaches in education, and we've evolved and changed. No school can be a world-class institution if it remains stagnant.
Arlyce has been a very big champion in helping us push this innovation in our school and making it happen at a pretty rapid rate.
Each administrator in each of the buildings is super supportive when it comes to wild and crazy ideas, because sometimes those ideas are the best ideas and you just don't know it until you try them.
There is so much going on at Cranbrook Schools around innovation that there is no way I could even begin to capture it all. But some of the ways that is really visible are in our maker spaces. We're building a virtual reality lab.
From the smart boards in every classroom, to the growing robotics program, to the relationship with MIT, it goes beyond borders with the Global Online Academy.
And we're members of the World's Leading Schools Association, and that's just, a few of the things that we're doing.
Innovation is a neat word, but what it really means is finding different ways for them to own their learning. And so when they feel empowered and own their learning, then they remember it. It means something to them. They can learn how to use it when the time comes.
Innovation in my classroom has, for the past couple of years, I've noticed the children becoming so much more engaged with math and social studies. Totally turned everything upside down, made math so much more enjoyable and engaging and authentic for them.
We find that students in preschool come in with amazing ideas, and we want to make sure that they have the confidence to pursue those ideas. So we give them lots of materials, lots of time. We give them choices so they come up with lots of different ideas that we would never have thought of as teachers, and that really allows them to develop confidence in themselves as innovators.
More than anything else, Arlyce has given us the financial resources to let faculty do those things. Independent schools' budgets can be tight, but she can find the funds somehow to find those new initiatives and to give us the resources we need to try new things. Every year I have faculty that come to me and are looking for resources to do something a little bit different. What's important to me and what I like about the idea with the Impact Fund is it's going to give our director of schools, knowing that it came from Arlyce, the ability to reach out and to fund those initiatives. We never know what's coming. Opportunities arise in September or October, or for that matter in February, that are outside the budget year. And the idea that the Impact Fund, those resources could be there to let us take advantage of those spur-of-the-moment opportunities is really important, and why we're excited about it. We're all sad that Arlyce is leaving, but the other thing we want to do is we want to set up our next director of schools to be successful. The Impact Fund is going to have a huge impact on her ability to be successful moving forward.
I just want to thank you, Ms. Seibert, for just maintaining an amazing and beautiful campus.
Thank you, Mrs. Seibert!
Thank you, Mrs. Seibert, for giving me and my dad the most incredible school experience we could ever have.
Thank you so much, Ms. Seibert, for being a great director of schools, and thank you so much for our wonderful middle school.
Thank you, Mrs. Seibert, for the Makerspace Lab.
Thank you, Mrs. Seibert, for making this space possible.
Thank you for teaching my mom and making Brookside a happy place. We will miss you, Mrs. Seibert.
Arlyce, I don't know what I'm going to do without you. You have provided personal and professional support, and you have helped me grow as an administrator and as a person.
So I just wanted to say I'm going to really miss you, Arlyce. I've been here 15 years. You've been a tremendous role model for me.
Thank you for everything that you've offered and the great example that you've been as an educator. And most importantly, a great human being. Thank you.